Man, you already know, Big FC back at you with another reaction video. And like I always say, mm, 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 another sad situation we have here. But before we get into the video, I just want to say to all my subscribers, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Hey, don't forget, hit that notification bell for your boy. Turn the channel up. Don't forget, hit that bell. You know why? So you get notified when I drop my videos. You dig? They coming every day, non-stop. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're new to my channel, do the same thing, man. Hit that bell, subscribe to to my channel, man. Support your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you mess with my channel, bro, if you fuck with my channel in real life, man, hit that bell and that like for me. You dig what I'm saying? It won't hurt. It's just the support and the love. Hey, and I love you for it. You dig what I'm saying? Now, it's a Dunkin' manager killed customer after he snapped over cold coffee. Damn, that's a fucked up situation, man. You feel me? See, we got a young black kid, trying to do good for himself, and an unfortunate situation happened. You feel me? Damn, that's so sad, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like some stuff, man, you try to avoid, but some stuff you just can't avoid, man. It's just like it'd be so hard. But let's get into this video, man. Let's see what's going on with it.
I had a little bit of issue with it. I said, say it again, and he did. Right hook sent him down.
He hit him, and he fell. He hit him? Yeah.
This is Corey Ellis Pujols, a 27-year-old Dunkin' Donuts manager with no criminal record. He just landed a deadly blow on a 77-year-old man, and that singular act was just enough to ruin his clean records, claim the life of a man, and earn him significant charges. On May 4th, 2021, just after 1:30 p.m., Tampa police were called to a Dunkin' Donuts inside a Circle K in the Palm River area of Tampa. When officers arrived, medics were already treating the victim, 77-year-old Vanell Cook, who was unconscious and bleeding from the head.
I came in from your truck. You can see I have a notification with one of the employees. And I guess it just spilled, and I ran in here. He was. My here was picked up the street in Florida, 33619.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I was there. He was actually there. Don't check again. He was face and he went down.
Which kid? He has heart problems. He's 100% disabled.
That is he was
Disabled veteran. A disabled veteran. He's got allergies. He's seen allergy tag.
What do you have?
Almost immediately, Corey Pujols approached the officers and told them he was the man they were looking for. Calm and cooperative, he explained exactly what happened.
Yeah, so first and foremost, let me just say my name is Corey Ellis Pujols. I am the guy you were looking for in regards to this situation. The long and short of it is that here obviously at Dunkin', he's a regular. He normally comes through here and orders a large hot coffee. But today, maybe he's having a rough day or something, and he decided to be extremely profound at the mouth. And I asked him respectfully on the microphone, could you please not use that kind of language, obviously with me and my employees. And as well as that, and he said no, and then he came around to the window. He kept going at the window. And then I guess he was going to come inside, so I came inside. I came on this side to let him know. He asked for the manager. Our current store manager is off already. She worked morning shift, and she's currently otherwise here. So I would be for the seniorship. I've been here a little bit longer than he has, so I would reserve responsibility for that. In any case, I came out to let him know. I said, listen, sir, with the profanity that you use, I would highly recommend that you go on about your business. We don't want to serve you any coffee today. Maybe you can try again another day, but you have clearly upset. Feel me, the atmosphere here, and we would like for you to go on about your business. I asked him to do that repetitively. It's all on camera. As I mentioned, he came inside, and when he came inside, he addressed me, and he was looking. I said, hey, listen, the manager's not here right now. I'll give you the manager store number and all that good stuff. And he didn't want it, and I said, sir, well, can you please go on about your business again and have a good day? He said, no, you're a nigger. And then I said, and I'm sorry, I had a little bit of an issue with it. I said, say it again, and he did. Right hook sent him down.
So
it goes without being said that you can't hit somebody because they say something you don't like.
I very
Doesn't matter.
well.
I'm just telling you, brother.
No, I agree. Believe me. I'm terrified right now, but I agree what you're saying. You shouldn't. I have had a fit of racism since I've only been here about 2 months, and I've dealt.
First of all, bruh, how you gonna tell a man that is a black brother at that a white man, no matter how old he is, he can't sit there and disrespect the brother and call him a nigga? And you trying to say you can't, y'all cops, if a motherfucker say something to y'all wrong, y'all be instantly to slam him, shoot him, and do everything. So you sit here tell this man he can't defend himself for a man calling. You don't know what we been through, bro. You ain't been in our shoes. You a white cop telling a brother that you can't be mad at somebody calling you a nigga. How you know, bro? You ain't in our shoes. You don't know what we go through every day. That shit hurt from the inside and out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause what we go through as people every day in these streets, bro. You feel me? So that man disrespecting. You know what I'm saying? That man probably be racist. You know what I'm saying? He's 77 years old, so he probably was brought in there at the time when the racism was going on still. So by him calling him a nigga, that's disrespectful, and ain't no telling what he was trying to mean towards him like that. You could call a motherfucker anything in this in the world, but you ain't gotta call him a nigga. You could call him a bitch, a hoe, a sucker, whatever, bro. But why you gotta say the N-word? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That was uncalled for. You feel me? Understand that's a sad situation. I won't want that to happen. Like he said, he understand the consequences, but at the same time, he was defended. You get defended off shit. Y'all get defended off shit too. And y'all use our weapon. Do y'all think about the consequence afterward? Hell no, y'all don't. You feel what I'm saying? He should have thought about what he was saying. Like I say, you got to be mindful of what you thinking or what you finna do before you say it or do it, because it could come with bad situations, consequences to it though. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. And I understand some people probably take it different or have something to say. This is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody walk in different shoes. You feel me? People don't go through what certain people go through. People don't feel the way certain people feel. Everybody feel differently. Everybody entitled to whatever they want to say. Yes, that's true. But at the same time, you know, that's the disrespectful ass word, because you calling a white man calling a brother a nigga, that ain't nice, but that ain't cool. You gotta think that shit be balling up in you, man. You feel me? When you think that cop saying you can't say, but you think if somebody's disrespecting you like that, you think you could take it? No, you got that badge and that gun, so you go for sure try to use for your advantage to do whatever you want to do to that person that's disrespecting you. You feel what I'm saying? Because he a worker, no criminal record. Look how little he is. You feel me? I mean, man, he just like he said, he just connected him. He hit his head. I mean, damn, I wouldn't wish nothing like that to happen on nobody. But man, you gotta watch your mouth, because you never know what people capable of doing. You feel me? No matter what age you is, what matter what age you is. You feel me? Come on, man. Let's get back into this video.
And I'm not saying that is a reason to do it. I'm not.
I got people that say a bunch of hateful and horrible stuff to me every single day. For the past like 16 years, I let it go in one ear and out the other. It ain't gonna hurt you. This will get you in trouble. Not gonna get you arrested, but I mean, dude, you hit him and he fell down.
Yeah, and he hit his head pretty good.
And he should have never said what he said. But guess what? That's the country we live in. You say what you want to say.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, like you're saying, dude, get the freak out.
Yeah.
Slipped and fall, pushed and fell.
Right hook and fell. My apologies for the
He was hit and he fell down.
Keep down. I don't want this other. You hit him. You punch him and he fell.
I'm not one to run from what I've done.
No, you're fine.
And again, he's a regular, so I honestly feel like about this
All right,
situation.
no worries. Some of you guys have to go at you.
Yes, sir. You too. Take it easy.
Howdy. Gentleman came in, was being very rude to this gentleman, which is the on-duty manager.
Acting manager for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Said some few expletives, and he hit him, and he fell.
He hit him?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get his information yet or no?
I have not. I just came in.
That's his grandson that's with him, though.
Okay.
That is his grandson.
I was just
Maybe
talking
I'll
with
give you
him.
that information if necessary.
So, yeah. You want to grab his 43?
I have,
Video of it?
We do have surveillance. However, when the boss leaves, she locks the.
That's fine.
Yeah, she locks the.
So here's the reality of what could happen.
Yeah.
If you charge a battery, yeah, you could be charging battery.
Right.
That's after we speak with him and see what's going on.
I'm aware. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get on to you, man.
Yeah. No.
You can't let, and I'm telling you from here on out, you can't let what somebody says in hear you.
Yeah.
He said, I deal with it and I let it go on. I mean, people say nasty and hateful stuff to him and I just
believe
because
me,
we do our job.
I know.
For no reason.
I know it.
You're going to have people like that throughout your life. You just got to let it go in one ear and right out the other. And just realize that he's going to leave and be on his way and you're going to still be here working.
Right.
You know? So we'll let them get him loaded up and everything like that. Just do what you got to do, bro. I'll be in here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
You're cool. You're good to go, man. Thank you.
It started moments earlier in the drive-thru. Employees couldn't hear Cook through the speaker. He became agitated, began yelling, and was told to leave without being served. Instead, he parked and walked inside. A Dunkin' employee who dealt with Cook at the drive-thru told officers the same story Pujols did.
So basically, he was just being, outright rude when your card is going through. But he was just being
For
like,
what reason?
outright verbal. I asked him if he wanted iced or hot coffee. He instantly was like cold coffee. He was like, who the fuck likes cold coffee? I always ask for the same. Y'all always get it wrong. I'm like, okay, sir, we cannot hear and identify you at the window.
So he got mad because you asked him if he wanted ice or hot coffee.
Yeah. Instantly off rip, he was already mad. A large hot latte. Okay, gotcha. So instantly he was just,
Sure.
above level. So he was being very verbal. Didn't want to listen to what we were saying. So Corey was like, he got on the mic because I've only been here for like just 3 weeks.
Sure.
But I've had Dunkin' experience, so
Well, that shouldn't be a normal reaction of somebody.
it shouldn't be a normal reaction. So he didn't want to. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so yeah, he was being really verbal for absolute no reason. So Corey got on the mic because he's the veteran here. The more experienced person.
Sure.
So he took over the mic and was like, "Can you not talk to the customer employees like that?" And he didn't listen. So he said, "Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna take your order today. We're gonna act politely after you leave." Came up here. We had a verbal like, "Can you leave? We're not gonna take your order," type of thing right here. We were reassuring him that he could come again later. So then that's when he came up to the front and was right there.
So even after y'all asked him to leave,
He kept on coming.
he parked, and when you say up there, up at the front counter.
Yeah, he came to the car. So we knew Corey was gonna. So me and Corey went up there to wait and tell him to leave again. He didn't want to listen again, so we asked him to leave multiple times, and that's when he called Corey the N-word, and it escalated from there.
What did you see happening from there?
From what I seen is I heard him told me to call the cops off rip. So I was calling the cops, I was calling my manager, I was calling everybody. And the dude, he kept on, being violent, very rude. So
When you say violent, like physically violent,
no,
or
not
just verbally?
physically. I don't think he physically touched Corey, but mentally, trying to get into Corey's mind.
Sure.
Mess with him and around with his head. So then Corey, he was like, "Okay, we're gonna ask you one more time. We're gonna either, you're gonna leave, or we're gonna call the cops." I was already called the cops, so he didn't want to leave. He was like, "There's a bunch of niggas, this, that, and third, your nicknames." Corey was like, "One more time," and he called him another nick, and that's what happened. I was right here, and I was on the phone with my manager and the police officers at that time. Oh wait, yeah, police officer at that time, and that's what happened.
So what happened after that, after he said that?
Corey punched him, he was on the floor, and I was on the phone.
Okay. And you were standing like
like right around here. Almost.
Okay. Okay. Is he? And Corey said he's a normally regular. He comes through
He
here.
comes here a lot, and he's very, like verbal. Like I guess he doesn't know how to, be respectful. So
Well, normal people know how to be respectful, and choose not to be.
He wasn't being
Yeah,
respectful.
I mean it's
And
horrible.
yeah, so he does this a lot. I've had multiple times where I've had to go through it. He gets mad because we don't know his order. But we don't know your order because we cannot physically see your face.
Sure. Hello, manager.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to? A, I got a thumb drive, or B, if we're able to get the video, can you email it? What's the better for you?
I'll have it emailed to you.
Okay.
I'll have my law prevention guy
Okay.
send it to you.
Let me go out and.
Give me an email address.
Yes, sir.
I'll call him now, as a matter of fact, to go ahead and get him to do it.
Okay.
Police requested the store's surveillance footage, and it told the exact story the two employees told. Instead of leaving the property as the employees requested, Vanell Cook parked his car and walked inside the store. Seeing this, Corey Pujols, the on-duty manager, immediately told a co-worker to call the police. Cook approached the service counter and continued arguing. Pujols stayed on the opposite side, separated by a waist-high swinging door, and repeatedly told Cook to leave the store. During the confrontation, Cook used a racial slur, calling Pujols the N-word. At that point, Pujols stepped through the swinging door, moving closer but keeping his hands at his sides. He warned Cook not to say the word again. Cook repeated the slur. In response, Pujols threw a single punch to Cook's jaw. Cook fell backward, struck his head on the concrete floor, and lost consciousness. Pujols then walked away as emergency services were already being called. The victim, Vanell Cook, was later revealed to be a registered sex offender with a long criminal history involving child exploitation.
Look at that. See? That man was already a criminal. Look how he looked like he one of them racist type motherfuckers. Look how he look. You feel me? You come because something ain't right. Bro, if they telling you something ain't right, that don't mean you got the right to call him the N-word. Come on, man. So I got the right to call him out his name, which I ain't gonna see it because they'll probably ban my ass. You think I got it's because something ain't right, or I don't like how he coming at me, so I disrespect him and call him something out his name? No, man, that's disrespectful. I would not do that. I'd probably say everything else, but I won't say no racist slur to him, man, because that's disrespectful. The cop gotta understand. So what we go through, like certain people, like I always say, man, we go through so much, man. We only could take so much. You feel me? Like he say, it's like me. I work at UPS, man. They be saying so much shit. They be talking shit. They be saying this. They be saying that. But one thing they ain't never did or do to me or disrespect to say the N-word to me. You feel what I'm saying? That cop ain't never been. You ain't been through what we been. They ain't say what they be saying to us. You feel me? So you don't know that word hurt. You feel me? Like that it really do, man. Especially when it's coming from a white person, bro. Because the racism, you feel what I'm saying? And what we been through racism and where we at now, where we still stand. You feel what I'm saying? That's hard to just swallow, bro. I ain't saying that, like I said, that ain't like the punch the one that did it. It's the fall. But at the same time, he shouldn't put himself in that predicament. I ain't saying that I wish that on him. But he deserved a punch for sure. He don't even look like one of them old 70-year-olds that he just don't give a fuck, basically. Look at him. Come on, man. Let's get back into this video.
Prosecutors would later describe him as an unsympathetic victim, but legally, none of that justified the punch. The officers eventually did what they had to do.
It feels better in here.
I'm sorry, this man, you're gonna run.
Yeah.
They told me what happened. I feel for you 100% right now. What's happening next up here is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. And I understand your anger and your level of frustration, but I would be pissed too. And this is one of those things that there's one thing that's steering us right now, and it's the level of he's in critical condition right now. It's not looking good. He has his brain swelling right now. He's unconscious and everything. So I'm going to pray for you and for him that he recovers. If he recovers and he's okay, just easy and not big deal. You hear what I'm saying? It's the level of injury. Had he not been this injured, there's a lot of things he could have done. Because like I said, nobody here is okay with what that guy said. And none of us would know at all, you know? And he deserves to be put in his place for that. But because of how seriously he's injured, we have no choice. So I want you to understand that. Everybody here agrees that what he done to you is wrong. What he said to you is wrong. That's what he's supposed to do. Like I said, he's not in there. So I'm going to pray for you and for him that he recovers. That will just hopefully go away. But for the time being, you're going to be charged 1 count of battery on the elderly male, which is over 65 years of age. You'll have a bond, so it's not going to be really high. If you were to bond out tonight at some point, pray all of us. This guy recovers and everything will work itself out. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything you have that you want to say here?
I'm his mom.
That's fine. Mom, you want to step over here and we grab all this stuff?
Get that right.
James, do you want a bag? James, do you want a bag? I can give you a bag for all that. I got a combo. Yeah, I've got one in here, or if you got one, that's fine.
Like I say, he'll get a bond, hopefully as fast as possible so he can get out and be done with it. But I mean, I called the state attorney's office, I spoke to all of our supervision, and it's just unfortunate, you know. I wish the guy had a black eye so we could all say, hey, watch your head, you know, but he's just a bad. It's just one of those things that
It's fucked up, man.
Anything else on your room?
No, that's it. Took everything else.
That's for mom. Okay, that's it? Right here. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Right. Yes. Of course, you can have a seat in my car. Yes. Brother, what the detective was saying, we 100% agree. His head hit hard and everything. I mean, they brought him out here. He was unconscious. Yeah. And then while he's up there, he's not doing good right now. He could get better. Okay. So you go down. We'll tell mom. Mom can go down. Yeah. You do that, and I'll 10:35 you. Do they? Okay, that's fine. It's just a hope, brother, that he gets better. Yeah. Okay. I know that was not your intent.
It was not.
It wasn't. I know that. You told me that right off the bat, man. It would have been different if it would have progressed and there would have been more physical after that, but it wasn't. Yeah. But everything, when something happens, everything is taken that happens in the entire situation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So him falling, him getting the injury, him being elderly, again, he could be in the hospital and be completely fine by tomorrow. Okay? But we'll tell mom. Mom will come down and bond you out. It should be, I think, $1,000 bond or $100 to do a bondsman. She can come down and bond you out. And I'm sorry about this.
I'm sorry because I still think, no matter what anybody thinks of me, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. I agree with everybody.
Let me turn the air on for you. Let me talk to mom real quick. Yes.
3 days later, on May 7th, 2021, Cook died from a skull fracture and brain contusions. Pujols was rearrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly adult, facing up to 30 years in prison. In March of 2022, prosecutors made a controversial decision. They reduced the charge to felony battery. Pujols was sentenced to 2 years house arrest, 3 years probation, 200 hours community service, mandatory anger management, and no prison time. Prosecutors cited key factors such as Pujols' clean record, the victim's aggression and racial slurs, and uncertainty under Florida's Stand Your Ground laws. One man's past made him an unsympathetic victim. The other's clean record spared him a prison cell. But in the end, a single punch thrown in anger ended a life.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, that was a fucked up situation, but people don't know, you know what I'm saying, what that man was going through that day, you know, how he was feeling. You know what I'm saying? People do make mistakes, but when somebody call you that N-word, it's just something about that N-word, you know what I'm saying, that we don't play with. Nobody shouldn't play with. You dig what I'm saying? Especially when it's coming from a white person that's, you could tell, that's racist or have something to do with racism. You feel what I'm saying? Because if he wasn't, he wouldn't say that word. Anybody that sit there and call you the N-word, well, in my eyes, it's a racist motherfucker. This is my opinion. Everything I comment on this is my opinion. This is how I feel. Everybody feel different. Everybody entitled to feel different. A motherfucker should be mad how I feel. Because if this was my shoe and this where I'm coming from is my shoe, because I ain't gonna hold you. If somebody disrespect me like that, man, I won't know how I would take it. I probably take it the same way. I won't wish death or try to harm nobody like that, but I might punch a motherfucker in the mouth too, you feel what I'm saying? Because that's disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? That ain't no polite word, you feel me? You can call me everything else, just don't call me that, you feel what I'm saying? Especially if you another color, you know what I mean, another race, you feel what I'm saying? That make it really disrespectful. Yes, we tend to probably call each other the N-word, but it don't be on no racist type, it be on the friendly type, you know what I'm saying? That's our word, you feel what I'm saying? So it ain't like we abuse it. Some people abuse it like other races abuse the word. White people abuse the word, you feel me? Man, we was hung. They had us for slaves, man. They had us picking cotton, man. They was disrespecting us. I mean, we couldn't even we even couldn't go certain places. We had to sit in the back, like what we been through as people, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I've been through this is what our ancestors been through, but we still going through it to this day. You feel me? It don't stop. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop. It probably ain't as serious as it was back then, but we still go through racism every day. Like this type of situation right here. You feel me? But by him having a good record, that's what saved him. Just imagine if he didn't have no good record, they probably would have watched him. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's stand your ground. That man shouldn't have said what he said to that man. You feel me? If he's 70-something years old, act like a 70-something years old man. And if somebody tell you leave the premises, leave the premises. Don't sit there and disrespect them and call them all type of N-words and expect it to be all jolly. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, man. Nobody got the right to do that. And then cops say that like, oh, you got to understand words. This is go one out the other. Man, some people can't do that. And you talking about you get called that every day. Y'all do a lot of shit every day. And y'all tends to still, I ain't saying all cops, but y'all tends to still do negative shit to black people. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, cops was brought in this world for what? To catch slaves, to keep slaves in check. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, the laws and the rules change, but the cops stay the same. You dig what I'm saying? So they probably changed the rules to the stuff, the reason why they protect and serve, from protect to serve. You feel me? But that don't mean nothing change. You know what I'm saying? Because we get punished highly more than what a white person would do. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's one situation that I seen where it was a white cop. I mean, a white person. I'm talking about he was ramming the cop car. Boom, boom, boom. I'm talking about they was letting him ramming. I'm talking about back and forth. He was doing all type. I mean, I'm talking about they was all in danger. Then I seen the same instance with a black person. He ramming it. Soon as he rammed the first car, the cop started shooting. He said he felt his life was in danger. You feel what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like we see stuff like that, and of course we gonna feel the way we feel. Look what we see. You know what I'm saying? And people understand like, oh, y'all always tripping. Y'all always be thinking like they they do. They stereotype us and they stereotype us and they label us a statistic. You know what I'm saying? One person told me in jail, and I'm gonna let y'all go because I don't want to preach to y'all. One person told me in jail a long time ago when I was hard-headed. You know, a kid. This was I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a youngster. You feel me? Wasn't paying attention. Wasn't listening and stuff. I was doing bad things. You feel me? But I changed my ways. You feel me? Thanks to God. You feel me? But let me tell you this, though. I'm gonna let y'all go. You feel what I'm saying? Now, so the story I was finna say is right. So in juvenile hall, right? It was this white. You could call him security guard, staff, whatever. So it was 10 of us. He said out of 10 of us that was sitting right there, only one gonna be successful. He said one gonna be successful, one go out of 10. I think he said 1 or 2 go be successful. I can't remember. It was so bad, but I know he said 1 or 2 out of 10 of us, and he said the rest gonna be dead or in jail. Instead of that's the way to motivate somebody. You know what I'm saying? A black little kid that ain't got his mind right, but just still trying to figure himself out. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge nobody like that. You feel me? As a kid, and look, he judged me and look at me. I'm still standing. Ain't no telling what the other ones is, but I wasn't gonna be one. I looked at him like I ain't gonna be one of the ones that's in and out and or is dead or dead. I'ma stand tall. I'ma stand tall. You feel me? And I'ma stand firm. You feel what I'm saying? And then I ain't let that kind of that what he felt like that little shit he said was a no motivation. But I took it as a motivation to stand tall, and I'm here today to tell my story. You feel what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is you gotta be mindful of certain situations. You gotta be mindful what you tell a motherfucker. You gotta be mindful what you say to a motherfucker, because everybody is different. Everybody takes shit differently. You feel me? Everybody don't take shit lightly. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he probably feel bad for what he did. Yes, he feel guilty and everything. Yes, he probably feel he shouldn't have did that. Yes, he probably feel like, damn, he in a bad situation. He feel bad. But damn, that man shouldn't say what he said to him to make him do something like that. You feel what I'm saying? That kid was an innocent kid, a working, nice kid. And look at him. The N-word made him mad because he know. Even the nicest kids know. You don't sit there and call nobody the N-word and think it's all good. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. And like I say, man, if you got your own opinion, you want to say something about it, hey, leave a comment down low. I can't be mad at your opinion. That's your opinion. That's your suggestions. You feel me? That's how it is. You feel me? That's how you feel. I can't be mad about that. You feel what I'm saying? You know, that's how I feel. But that's all I'm saying is be mindful. Like I say, your situation, what you say, because you never know what it'll lead to or what'll happen. You dig what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say, man, if you watch this all the way to the end, man, I appreciate you tuning in. Big FC TV, man. To all my subscribers, thanks for the love and the support, man. I love you for it, man. But just make sure you hit that notification bell for your boy. You feel me? So you'll get notified when I drop my videos. You dig what I'm saying? And if you're new to my channel, do me a favor, man. Hit that bell, man. Hit that subscribe button for me, too. You dig what I'm saying? Support the channel, man. I love you for the same thing, too. You dig? All support, all love. And if you really support my channel, hit that like button for your boy. You feel what I'm saying? If you really do, even if you didn't watch the video to the end, hit that. You dig what I'm saying? And like I always say, into the next one, before that, be mindful. Think about before you say. To the next one. Peace.